guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. In today's video I have this super colourful full beat glam makeup tutorial, and I used this palette. Every shade on my eye is in this palette. It's amazing. If you don't have it, you need to get it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video before you leave here, and also turn on my little bell notification thing. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload. Yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm aware I look like a hot mess right now. I'm having a bit of a breakout and ooh. So the palette we're going to be using today is the James Charles palette. It's actually really hard to open with one hand because it's got a... Fuck! I'm going to show you the palette even though you've probably seen it 1,000 times. It's literally my favourite palette because it's literally got every colour of the rainbow, but then all your neutrals, the ones that you use the most, are in a bigger pan, and this black is amazing, like literally amazing. So yeah, if you've been on the fence about buying this palette, 100% buy it. It is so worth it. So the first shade I'm using is called Love That, and it's like a dark pink, and I'm taking this on an angled shadow brush, and I'm just going to pack this into the crease, the front half of the crease. So already that is so pigmented, and I've literally dipped my brush in once. Okay, wow, I nearly dipped my finger in my brush into purple. Okay, I've dipped my brush in at that about 3 times, and I literally don't even need to dip it anymore because it's literally so bloody pigmented. The next shade I'm going to be picking up is called Skip, and it's literally like a bright neon pink. Like, it's literally amazing. I haven't used this yet, so we're going to see what this is like and if it blends with this. Those two shades have literally blended so well together. I've had literally no problem there. One thing I will say though, I know is James did in his video say that different shade, oh, I can't even talk, what is wrong with me? That some shades won't blend very well with a blending brush, and something about Tarte Shape Tape as well. Some of the shades won't work with Tarte Shape Tape. What I have found from using this palette is the Revolution Pro Full Cover Camouflage Concealer does not work with this palette at all. It just really does not work with it at all. So if you do normally use this, I don't know if anyone will, but do not use this. It's good with every other palette, but do not use it with this palette because it will just turn into a shit show because I've tried. So the next shade I'm going to be picking up is a deep purple called Escape, and we're going to be doing exactly the same. I've never even seen that shade in there. I haven't even looked at that shade. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be doing exactly the same as we did with the first shade, and just packing it on the outer half of the crease this time. I've packed that on about 3 times, and it literally is so pigmented. This isn't the best brush for it, I will admit, but all my brushes are dirty, and I do actually need to get some new eyeshadow brushes. I need some for packing on shades, so if anybody recommends any, do let me know because I do need some. I've heard that the E18 is a good brush, Morphe E18 is a good brush for packing on eyeshadow, so I might go and get that either when I'm next in Westfield or when I'm in Birmingham, because there's Morphe stores there. Actually, I do have to go to Westfield because, tell you guys, my laptop broke. So I'm going to be blending this darker purple out with Single, which is a lighter purple. But yeah, as I was saying, my laptop is broken, so it's in repair probably till about Sunday, and obviously this goes up on Sunday, and I'm not going to leave it to edit, so I'm going to do it on my old laptop because I've got like connected to the TV. But I don't have anything really on there. Like, I don't have any of my fonts, so like I don't have my intro, I don't have anything like that. So yeah, actually I'm thinking of redoing my intro anyway, because I've got 3 at the moment and I don't know which one I want to use. So I think I might just make a new one. Not really too sure. Like, my thumbnails are going to be rubbish because I literally don't have it, like my fonts or anything on there. And yeah, kind of annoying really, but I'd just like to add that this purple isn't actually blending very well. I don't know if it's to do with the brush or what. I'm going to try use a different one. Okay, it's working a bit better now. I don't know if it was because I didn't pick enough up or something, but it's blending better now. I've blended that out to the best of my ability and like tried to save it, but I'm going to cut the crease now. So I'm just going to use what I use to set my eyes, which is a Fit Me Maybelline concealer. Just put some of this on the back of my hand, and the brush I'm using to do this is the Sigma Concealer F75. I'm going to try the looking up thing, which I've just attempted to do, but it doesn't seem to want to work for me, so... Aha! There we go, got the line. Can't really talk while I'm cutting my crease because it does require like a lot of attention, but yeah, basically I'll just follow that line now with my brush, like this. Don't know if you can really see, but I need some more concealer on there. Ignore my mess of a hand, but I've cut my crease and I'm actually quite happy with that shape. I'm going to pick up the scape and we're just going to blend it on to the outer corner, like so. So all we're doing is packing it onto the outer corner and blending it into the concealer so there's no harsh lines. So here goes with this. I'm really scared that I'm going to mess this up. Okay, so I'm going to be taking Rusted, which is like a dark orange colour. Or do I take 518? No, I take Rust. Okay, now I'm going to be taking Rusted. I'm taking this on a oval fluff brush. That's literally all it's called because it's from Crown Brushes. And yeah, I'm just going to pack this on into the inner corner here. Okay guys, I've changed my mind. I'm actually going to be taking 518, which is like the tangerine kind of shade next to it, and I'm packing this on just in the very inner corner here and making sure that I'm really precise with that line. I'm going to be going in with the shade B now, packing that next to that yellow. So with this, if you like stamp it on and like pat it on rather than like going like that, you will get a much better colour payoff. So the hard bit is just making sure that line stays really sharp. If you watch Erin Rose, she is like, well, her and Mim Mitchell are like amazing, but she does YouTube and I literally love her tutorials so much. But yeah, you should follow her on Instagram. She's just called Erin Rose and she uploaded like a year's transformation, and honestly she is like, in that year she got so good at makeup, like she literally slays everything. But wow, that was a big breath. Yeah, because I didn't really practice much last year at all, but recently I've been noticing a bigger difference in the way I do my eyeshadow. So yeah, I'm really pleased about that. I'm going to be taking Social Blade now, which is just like a light green. So I did say I wanted to do something colourful, and that is exactly what I've done. Like I literally have attempted to use every colour in this palette. But yeah, I'm all about like trying new things. This is probably like the most colourful look I've ever done. For the last shade on the crease, I think I'm going to take Playground or Cola. I'm just going to try Playground first and I'm going to see what that looks like. If it's too bright, I think that's a bit too bright. I think I'm going to go in with Brother, just so it blends into the purple a bit better. Yeah, that's better. So that's that eye finished. I'm going to go do the other one off camera and then I'll be back to do my skin. Okay, so I'm back. I've finished my other eye. I don't really like how I cut the crease on that one, but it's literally fine. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a white eyeliner. This is literally just one from Primark, and I'm just going to line my lower lash line. So foundation today, we're using my good old trusty Maybelline 24 hour for, what was it called then? Maybelline 24 hour foundation in Fawn, and I'm literally just going to squirt this right on my head because I can't be asked to put it on the back of my hand. Because look at the back of my hand, it's literally so dirty, so this is just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna pump this here. And then to blend that in, I'm using my H&M sponge. If you haven't tried these, you need to. Although there's a brush, E8, wow, I sounded so posh when I said that, why did I say that? E8 Morphe brush, apparently it's meant to be, I think it is a highlight, no, I don't know what brush it is. Well, what is like labelled as, but apparently, well, I was talking to a girl in Morphe yesterday. Those spots are really pissing me off, and she said that she worked there and she said that she tried one of these brushes for foundation, and then I was like, oh yeah, I've seen Mitchell use a brush like this for his foundation, and we got into this whole topic of like how we love Mitchell and how he's just like a god. Okay, so that's all blended in. I'm gonna be using I'm actually gonna use a Fit Me because I haven't used this in a while for under eye. So yeah, I'm gonna use my Fit Me concealer. I really should have put some primer on because my pores are really bad today, but CBA. What's the point in using primer when it's literally kind of straight off afterwards? I have this in the shade 20, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. I don't know if I think it's a darkish shade. I'm not actually too sure what shade it is. But it's a really nice colour actually, especially with this foundation. It's just because it's not too bright, so it does create like a really nice like highlighted look. Okay, so just quickly I'm going to set my, just slowed in here, literally just got my powder all over my face. I'm just setting my under eye with my RCMA powder. I'm just tapping it on and then I'll wipe it away afterward. It depends, sometimes I bake, sometimes I don't. It just really depends how I'm feeling. So today I'm doing a little bit of a bake. My back is absolutely killing me, I don't know why. For the rest of my face, I'm using my Kiko or Weightless Perfection in WR90. What is that even doing in there? See ya. For bronzer, I'm using my Lottie London bronzer. This is light medium. Such a good bronzer. I love it so much. There's literally a hair on me. Go away. But yeah, I do need to try out medium dark just to see what colour suits me best when I'm tanned. For blusher today, I thought I'd mix it up because I always use my Milani one, but I'm still using a Milani one, but this is powder blush in Romantic Rose, and again, look at this. It's so pretty, like the print. For highlighter, again, mixing it up, and I'm going to use my Primark one. So this is Brunch Club, and this is what it looks like. It's actually a really, really pretty colour. I think this is £2.50, which is so cheap, I know, but I hardly ever see them in Primark. My camera's flashing at me, please don't do this. So I'm just going to swirl my highlighting brush in there, and just pack it on. It's actually such a good highlighter as well, look at that. And I don't even feel like it looks powdery at all. I'm sorry, but look at that. £2.50 I paid for this. I'm going to move back on to my eyes, and then we'll do the lips. So for my lower lash line, I'm just taking a tiny bit of the purple just to bring it round there. Just on the very, very outer corner. Just so it creates like a circle-y kind of thing that all ties in together. And then, because I did say I wanted to use every colour in this palette, I'm actually going to be taking the red. So I find reds are so hard. Like, all the other reds I've tried are more like pinky rather than red, so I'm really excited to see how this red is. Wow, it is so red. And then I'm going to take the orange that we used, and I'm going to put this in my inner corner and blend it into that pink a bit, and then bring it down. Now I'm going to go with a bit of that pink, the Skip, and I'm just going to blend some of this under the red. Thinking whether I should do a coloured waterline or not, because what colour would I actually use? I've literally used every colour of the rainbow. Could do it like green. Should I try green? I'm going to go do the other eye, and I'll be back to do my lips because my camera's flashing like my battery's going to die, and I still need to take pictures of this with my camera afterwards, so I'll be back in a hot sec. Now for my lips, I'm going to be lining my lips with Spice, which is literally like my favourite lip liner ever. Now that I've done that, I'm going to be using London, which is like the most perfect nude ever. I wish they did these in like bigger things because I get through these so quickly. This is NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. If you've never used this colour, I mean this product in this shade, you need to go buy it now. I think they're like £4 or £5, I'm not too sure, but it's literally the best nude ever. But yeah, I'm literally running out of this one. There's hardly anything left in it, it's really sad. I'm going to have to go get another. Can't talk. I'm going to have to go get another one once I've used this one up. What is that? Okay, so I'm also feeling like using some lip gloss today. So again, this is NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Peanut Brittle. This is everything, you guys. Like, this shade is literally, this hair's pissing me off. It's everything. Go get these two from your NYX counter, you will not regret it. Okay, so that is everything. I'm actually really, really happy with the eyes, considering this is the first time I've used this amount of colour, and sometimes layering colours can be quite difficult. So I'm actually really, really pleased with how this has come out. My hair look like Ursula. I've literally showcased nearly every shade in that palette for you, so if you were uncertain about whether to get it, I hope this has helped you a little bit. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I love filming makeup tutorials, so let me know in the comments down below if you would like more makeup tutorials or whatever videos you want, and let me know in the comments down below. I'm happy to film them. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video.